Hey, good day. Indeed. So, how are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. So, some people watch my message on the weekends, some people watch my message at night when they can't sleep, and some people just ask, well, why do you do this? So, we're going to talk about that today for many of the new viewers or the first timers turning in. But let's take a quick moment here to reflect on 9/11, September 11th, the 20th anniversary this year. For many of our seniors and for many people, period, extremely traumatic day. That day, for me personally, was just like yesterday. I can remember just all the feelings, emotions, and very much when President Roosevelt, back in December of 1941, declared it was a day that shall live in infamy. So shall this day. And we'll never forget the sacrifices that people made on that particular day to try to save as many people. And again, it's just a day that is very meaningful for many people, and I wanted to mention that before we move on. So, why do I do this every week? So, this is not a political. This is 100% opinion based on the seniors who come to us. We talk with hundreds of seniors every week. I personally talk to probably close to 100 every week because I really want to be in touch with what's real. Sometimes it's easy, maybe for people who live in, I don't know, let's say Washington, D.C. or Raleigh, to know what's going on in the world. Agencies like us, we're in the world. We're in the trenches. We hear, we see, we smell different things than maybe the rest of the world. Or what you're watching on Facebook or whatever other news that you watch. So, this talk, this chat, was created back in, the middle of the beginning of the pandemic. And there was a lot of confusion and the separation and division of people away from those who are infected, not infected, vaccinated, not vaccinated, masked, blah, 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 blah. Makes my head spin. So my point was really to get with people and provide these three key. This is the mission of my talk. And it's to encourage, give hope, and motivate people. When you have people who continue to do the anti of each of these, we have continual forces that discourage and provide hopelessness and unmotivate people. So I want to tell you what's happening here, how we could interact with you, how we can communicate with you to provide these positive things. Now, I'm certainly not one of those guys that goes around and says rainbows, unicorns, and lollipops, because that's not really reality. If you live in that reality, good for you. Maybe what is it, the blue pill, the red pill? Maybe I just took the wrong pill. So there are times, and even myself, where maybe I'm a little discouraged or I'm a little unmotivated. But we surround ourselves by people who can lift us. And that's what we want to do with the Council on Aging, is be that entity. If you don't have friends or families or very limited, or sometimes, I've had people come to me and say, all my family is just very discouraging. They say I can't do this or I can't do that. And I'll simply say, well, I surely respect your family. However, I believe you can do it. And that's what we are. We're a can-do agency that will help to get rid of the discouragement. And you have to understand the complexity, too, of human beings. We are, by nature, either designed or not designed, or maybe we've created the complications ourselves. But, basically we are very simplistic matters that complicate the human form. And when we talk about encouraging, you can understand why so many people are discouraged. You have loneliness, you have isolation, you have depression. There are so many things that discourage people. And there's not enough things, people who encourage those who may be discouraged. And we want to do that. Just like with hope. You know, I've used that word before because it really is one of my favorite words, because I think it's something that greatly lacks. You know, we lose hope. When you lose hope, you're hopeless. So how do we turn hopelessness into hopefulness, full of hope? Well, the only way you're going to be full of hope is to have people to fill you with hope. And when we're surrounded in a world, you know, we talked about those 3 C's of conflict and chaos, and how do we find the people who will give us hope? Oh, we'll give you hope if you do what I say, or I want you to do, or do A, B, and C. No, hope is unconditional. We don't judge you. We don't tell you here's the 1, 2, 3 steps. You be you. We'll be us. If you need us, we're going to be there for you. We won't judge you. We won't condemn you. We won't shame you. And we will not guilt you. That's how you get hope back. And that's how we encourage people. But in order to do that, you got to be motivated. And when you're constantly pounded and beat down with all the negativity and all the pick sides, red, blue, yes, no, it's always about picking a side. Well, I can't just stand on the side. Maybe you can't. But don't force your side on me. And that's how we help to motivate people, is you be you, and we're going to help you. What do you need? We want to encourage you. We're going to give you hope that you can do what it is that you want to do. We have to respect that. We're human beings. And that's one thing that we'll always do, is respect you. We live in a crazy world where respect continually gets redefined to fit the narrative. We can't define your respect from my respect or her respect. Each person's respect level is different. And that's what we need to respect, is the different levels. So every week I will come to you in this little chat time and try to give you some things that I've heard and I've seen during the week from other people just like you, just like me. I'm not right. I'm not wrong. I'm just rich. And that's who we all need to be, is just be you. Yeah, you may be a little quirky. You may be corny, which I can't believe someone would ever say that. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I know who I am, and you know who you are. And if you need us, we're going to be there for you. That's the whole point of agencies like ours, is to be the Switzerland. We are the Swiss, and not just steak. We're the Swiss people. We're the neutral. We're the white flag people. We're the light on the hill. Light on the hill. Here we are. We're a beacon going around. Light. Light. We're here for you. So be encouraged this week that you got us. Is that a good thing? I hope so. So enjoy your weekend. Reflect. Relax. You need us? Call us. 752-1717. That number again, 752-1717. Give us a call. There's something we can do for you. And if you know someone who needs to be encouraged, someone who needs a little injection of hope, who needs to be motivated, tell them to call us. Or better yet, why don't you bring them down here? There's so much going on here. So this has just been Rich, plain old Rich, saying have a lovely day and peace.